Slime Rancher 2 will release fall of 22, but is this a game for you? Sure, the game is beloved by millions of players around the world, but this might not be one you choose to play. Here are 5 reasons why. So when Slime Rancher 2 releases, it will come out in early access, just like the first game. And while the developers promise that the game will be stable, steady, and as highly polished as possible, it's been clearly stated that the game will be limited on content. At launch, there will be no achievements, there will be features missing such as slimes, environments, and items, and the story will be incomplete. Even though the developers have promised that, despite the limited content, the game will feel relatively whole and playable at any point, there is no clear timeline as to how often the game will be updated, how many updates there will be, or how long it will be between updates. Therefore, for players who prefer to play a full and complete game, well, I suggest you wait until the game is full and complete. One of the best and worst things about Slime Rancher is its lack of direction or guidance. You get a little bit of tutorial on the controls up front, but then you're released into the wild to figure it all out on your own. Now for players who enjoy this style, that means utter freedom to play their own way. But for many players, having that lack of direction can lead to anything from confusion to frustration to outright boredom. Sure, in Slime Rancher there are NPCs to meet and letters in the mail and notes breadcrumb all along the world, but you have to actively seek out this information by interacting with the Hobson notes or range exchange, as well as being willing to read notes that are at times pretty wordy. And that's a turn off for a lot of players, especially those used to cutscenes or face-to-face interactions with NPCs as the story unfolds. So many players have played the first game without even fully understanding what the big picture was, and some have abandoned the game because of it. Now, while the characters in the first game were static character portraits, it appears that maybe they will move around this time, and that's an improvement. But if this game requires the same level of work to understand all there is to understand, well, you might do better with a game that does a lot more showing than telling. Slime Rancher is an open world exploration game, and when I say open world exploration, I mean it. Yes, there will be lots to see and find on the main path, but if you really want to see all there is to see and find all there is to find, you're really going to have to get out there and take some time to locate it all. In the current Slime Rancher, treasure pods are plentiful. There are 115 in the game, 135 if you count secret style pods, and the devs did a great job of finding the most obscure places to stick all of these dang things. I have no doubt that there will be just as many or even more to find in Slime Rancher 2. Sure, you can play the game without finding most of them, but you'd really limit yourself on what the game has to offer if you don't. But be sure not to limit yourself on this Slime Rancher content, so go ahead and hit that like button if you're finding this helpful so far. Any true Slime Rancher player will tell you, this game is a grind. There are so many things to collect. Slimes, treasure pods, slime keys, pieces of the story, and so many achievements to earn, and the cost of these levels in the 7Z Rewards Club is downright highway robbery. You have to put in work. Sure, mods help make things easier, and I'm quite sure the sequel will have mods as well, but most players have to play the game the good old-fashioned vanilla way. And being that Slime Rancher 2 won't even have extractors to dig up those precious resources, that means that's one more thing for us to go out there and hunt for one at a time. And making enough new bucks to fund your adventures and collecting enough plorts for crafting can take a lot of running around and around and back around again, which some might find relaxing, but others might consider a lot of work and just not worth it in the end. And the number one reason not to buy Slime Rancher 2? Slime Rancher 1 is still a pretty solid game. Between the early access limitations and the $30 price tag, and not to mention that it will only be playable if you have a PC or Xbox X or S, Slime Rancher 2 just might not even be in the cards for a lot of players. And that's okay, because you don't have to upgrade, at least not right away. The first game has grown in leaps and bounds over the years of its development, and it's packed full of fun slimes and lore and discoveries, not to mention the challenges of the NPC minigames as well as the rush mode option. There is just so much to do that it will take you quite some time to get through it all. So if you're newer to the franchise and you're trying to hustle your way through game 1 to get ready for game 2, take your time, soak it all in. And if you haven't played the first game and you aren't quite ready to commit to the price of the second, well, you can catch Slime Rancher on sale. The last Steam sale, it was only $5, which is a small price to pay to see if this is a game that you might enjoy. And if you have Game Pass, go ahead, load it up, give it a try, see what you think. But if you're still not quite sure if Slime Rancher is the game for you, I have a review of the game for you right here.